Imagine standing in 2nd century Rome, the heart of a vast empire. Marble temples, aqueducts, and the Colosseum showcased Roman power and ingenuity. The city bustled with over 1 million people, its roads and forums connecting a world-spanning empire. Roman legions enforced the Pax Romana, ensuring stability and prosperity. Latin unified the empire, and Roman law shaped the future of Western civilization. Rome was a melting pot of cultures, its achievements breathtaking in scale. To its citizens, the city seemed eternal, an unbreakable monument to human ambition. No one could imagine it would ever fall. Yet even at its height, Rome was vulnerable. Leadership faltered as emperors became corrupt and unstable, plunging the empire into chaos. Civil wars drained resources, while economic crises and inflation eroded prosperity. Plagues devastated the population, and the gap between rich and poor widened. Corruption and oppressive taxes stifled the economy and bred resentment. The legions, once Rome's pride, grew unreliable as mercenaries replaced citizen soldiers. Loyalty faded, and the army's discipline crumbled. The sense of shared purpose that built the empire was lost. Rome's foundations were cracking from within. The empire's strength was slipping away. As Rome weakened, pressure mounted on its borders. Barbarian tribes, driven by the Huns, surged into Roman lands. The Goths, mistreated as refugees, rebelled and crushed a Roman army at Adrianople. The myth of Roman invincibility was shattered. Vandals, Franks, and others invaded, seizing provinces and resources. Rome's frontiers collapsed, and its vital grain supply was lost. The empire was being torn apart by forces it could no longer control. In 410 AD, the unthinkable happened. The Visigoths sacked Rome. Starved and desperate, the city fell after centuries of security. For 3 days, the Visigoths looted and burned, while citizens faced terror and despair. The psychological shock was immense. Rome's aura of invincibility vanished. The government, powerless in Ravenna, watched as provinces turned to local defense. The sack exposed deep corruption and military decay. Rome's fall was no longer unthinkable. It was reality. The empire's fragmentation accelerated. The Eternal City would never fully recover. A century before the sack, Diocletian split the empire into East and West. The East, rich and urban, thrived. The West, rural and embattled, declined. Cultural and political divisions deepened, and unity vanished when it was needed most. The East prioritized its own survival, leaving the West to face invasions alone. The West lost provinces, tax revenue, and military strength. Power shifted to barbarian generals, while emperors became figureheads. The Western Empire was collapsing under its own weight. The House of Rome was divided and crumbling. The end came quietly in 476 AD. The boy emperor Romulus Augustulus was deposed by Odoacer, a barbarian leader. The Western Empire ceased to exist, its insignia sent to Constantinople. Western Europe fractured into Germanic kingdoms. Yet Rome's legacy endured. Latin evolved into modern languages. Roman law shaped justice. The Catholic Church preserved Roman traditions. Roman engineering and ideas inspired generations. The fall of Rome marked a transformation, not just an end. From its ruins, a new Europe was born, forever shaped by Rome's shadow.